Okay, so the second part of the homework has you graphing the actual lines that we have here. So let's start with y is less than or equal to negative x plus 4. So again, we always want to start off with our slope and our y-intercept. Slope is -1 and our y-intercept is 4. So we're going to start off at 4. We're going to start off at 4 and we have -1 as our slope, which means we're going to go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. So we're going to positive 4 and then down 1 over 1. So remember that we're going to have a solid line. The inequality tells us that we have a solid line, so that doesn't change. And the fact that we have y is less than or equal to negative x tells us that our shading should be on the bottom. And let's look at the next one where we have our slope of -8. So we're going to come down here to -8. And then our slope of 3, which means we're going to go up 3 over 1. Now again, our line 2 has a solid line, so it stays like that. And then we're going to have a shading. Y is greater than x, so the shading has to go on the top. Now that we've done this, you can pick out any point that you want that falls within this region that is a solution to both equations. So I can literally pick whatever point I want from here. And let's just say I'm going to pick this one right here. -3 and 2. So -3 and 2 would be a solution. And for example, right here they use -8 and 8, -8 and -8. I could have used 0, 0 or 1, 1, or even something like 1 and 3 because that falls within the line. Anything at all. There's very many different points. So let's try that again. Let's go where the first one we have is -3, and then our slope of -3 as well, which means we're going to go down 3 over 1. Now pay attention to the line. The line should be dotted because of the inequality. And y is greater than x, which tells us that the shading is on top. Let's go with the second one. -8 down here. And then our slope of 2 and 1. Our line again is dotted. And then the shading tells us that it's on top. So now that we've built this, again, let's pick whatever point I want. And I'm going to go ahead and choose, what about 1 and -4, which falls in here. Still part of it. I could have picked one out here, one here, this one, as long as it doesn't fall within the line. Because remember, we have a dotted line, which tells us that it's not part of the solution. So 1 and -4. As you can see, they picked one all the way out here, which is 2 and 10.